Hello, my name is Jason Garner. I am a student here at QUT where I am studying a double degree in Bachelor of Business and Electrical Engineering. The purpose of this presentation is to propose an idea that could potentially save thousands, if not millions of lives each year. This idea is something that I hold very close to me, and I feel as though I cannot sit on the sideline and watch this continue. As you are the Department of Animal Welfare, I come to you needing your help to bring this low-cost yet effective idea to reality. As we all care about the well-being of animals, I believe that together we can all make a difference.
Australian bushfires are a widespread and regular occurrence primarily on the southeast coast, in the states of New South Wales and Victoria. Since 1851, bushfires have killed around 800 people and billions of animals. In regard to the 2019-2020 bushfires, an ecology expert from the University of Sydney, Chris Dickman, talked about how bushfires kill animals directly and indirectly through the destruction of their local habitats, leaving the survivors vulnerable even once the fires have passed. Chris Dickman estimated that over 1 billion animals lost their lives across the nation due to the fires and lack of food in the aftermath. Many of these animals were burnt to death in the fires, with many others dying later due to the depletion of food and shelter resources and predation by feral cats and red foxes. Dickman also adds that Australia has the highest rate of species loss of any area in the world. Fires are caused for several reasons, such as dry lighting, climate change, fire wells, arsons, and people simply being careless. Animals survive fires in different ways. Kangaroos and wallabies head towards dams and creek lines, or they head back through a fire front to find refuge in areas that have already been burnt. Smaller animals commonly stay put and seek refuge in burrows or underneath rocks. Depending on the fire intensity and how close it is, burrows are very good for their survival, as they offer animals protection from the heat and fire. The proposed idea to help save these animals is through creating open fields called safety zones within the bushfire areas. These safety zones will have hundreds of burrows drilled into the ground that go down 2 to 3 meters. This allows animals to seek refuge when the fires come. The idea is to ensure that there is no fuel for the fire to get too close to the burrows, ensuring that the heat does not get too extreme for them where they are cooked alive. This idea can be done cheap, and the maintaining of the safety zones are very minimal. The construction of these safety zones would come with minimal disturbance to the surrounding bushland. Limitations, however, are getting the required equipment to the location, and larger animals cannot seek refuge if they get trapped. By building bigger underground bunkers with bigger doors allows the larger animals to seek refuge from the fires. Inside the larger rooms, there would be lots of burrows placed on the floors and walls, allowing the smaller animals to hide. This idea is rather expensive, and getting the machinery required to the locations would prove detrimental to the bushland around it. By strategically placing these safety zones grants the refuge to the animals they need to survive. Giving the animals shelter to survive is only half of the battle. As previously stated, many animals die from lack of food, so the next part to help them survive is airdropping food to the safety zones, allowing animals to get the food that is needed to help ensure their survival. We aim to deliver 5 safety zones within a year of each state. Because of New South Wales and Victoria are the 2 states that suffer the most from the bushfires, we will focus on these 2 first. To break down the process, 3 months has been allocated to the government to get funding approval, but planning will commence before the approval has been granted. As soon as the planning has been completed, 1 month will be allocated for contractors and the locations of the safety zones to be approved. Due to multiple safety zones being allocated in each state, clearing of the areas will commence, and the following month the burrows will be built. This will continue on for 5 months before being finalised. The resources that will be needed to complete this project are the contractors, trucks and tree removal machinery, and the hole diggers for the burrows. If the larger bunkers were to be made to allow for the larger animals to hide, then wood and concrete would be required for the walls and to ensure the safety of the animals. A plane or helicopter can be hired for as little as $200 an hour to deliver the food for the animals. By forming partnerships with farmers and retailers such as Coles and Woolworths allows food to be collected that is fit for animal consumption. This can be spread to the animals after every bushfire.
Well, thank you for taking the time to listen to my proposal. The welfare of animals is something that cannot be ignored. Australian bushfires cause mass devastation across the country that affects both humans and animals. The building of safety zones is a simple and cost-effective measure that has great potential to help save the lives of many animals. With the support and partnership from animal welfare, we can save the lives of many animals for years to come.